No, Sonia, don't. Oh, give me a break.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat is one of the very few games that has stood the test of time. Initially designed by Midway in 1992 with the intention to feature Jean-Claude Van Damme, a fighting game with a science fiction theme was made in its place. Nevertheless, the creators honored him with Johnny Cage, a made-up movie star whose personal style is similar to Van Damme's. For our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin.
Enough of this!
Shield your eyes.
What?
Shield your eyes.
The video game backstory. Sonya Blade, General of the Earthrealm Special Forces, has a long-standing hatred for the head of the Black Dragons, Kano, who murdered one of her former partners and represents everything Sonya despises. She has also fought with other members of the Black Dragon, such as Yarick. In the new reality, Sonya was dating Johnny Cage at the time of Shinnok's defeat in the Netherrealm War, and they later married. They were divorced after having a daughter together, Cassandra Carlton Cage. In the original Mortal Kombat timeline, the head of the Black Dragon group, Kano, was being pursued by Sonya and her squad. They persuaded him to a distant island where Shang Tsung's Mortal Kombat competition was taking place after he hopped onto a ship. When they arrived, Tsung's personal guard attacked them. She consented to take part in the competition to protect the safety of her team. But Shang Tsung had no intention of upholding his half of the deal, so he ordered the execution of her unit. After Liu Kang vanquishes Goro in the last battle, Sonya joined forces with Johnny Cage and Kano to confront Goro on the bridge above the pit while putting her sentiments aside for the sake of survival. She and Kano were carried prisoners to Outworld by Shang Tsung to please the Emperor Shao Kahn. As the island began to fall apart during the war, Sonya was able to communicate with her boss, Jax, from the Outworld. He went there to look for her. When Jax got in touch with the other Earthrealm soldiers, they discovered Kahn's plan to conquer Earth. Jax subsequently released her when he had captured Kano, but as soon as he had entered the Earth portal, Kano broke free and fled back into Outworld. However, Sonya and Jax were now considering other things. They made an effort to alert the American administration of the imminent invasion, but no one listened to them. As a result, they started preparing independently for the impending attack. When the crucial moment arrived, Shao Kahn purged Earthrealm of all human souls save for a select group of warriors, one of whom was Sonya. The latter would shortly run across her former foe Kano on top of a building close to Kahn's citadel. Intense combat was engaged between the two. Sonya was knocked into a stone gargoyle by Kano, who had gained the upper hand. Sonya pretended to be defeated, but when Kano went to kill her and grabbed her by the hair, she used her iconic special technique, the leg grab, and threw Kano off the roof, where he fell to his apparent death and took a lock of her hair with him. Sonya joined the Earth-based Outer World Investigation Agency following her trip into the Outworld and Shao Kahn's nearly successful attempt to destroy Earth. But the Black Dragon kept getting in her way. Yarick, the group's only surviving member, escaped to Edenia, while Sonya persuaded him. In order to release that realm from the control of the fallen elder god, Shinnok, and stop him from traveling to Earth, Sonya and Jax joined forces with Raiden and Liu Kang. Years later, when the Deadly Alliance had killed Liu Ang and Shao Kahn, Sonya would again answer Raiden's summons and head to Outworld. This happened at the same time when Sonya was looking for two missing OIA agents named Cyrax and Kenshi, but she couldn't find them, and in a battle with Deadly Alliance and the henchmen, she died with Cage, Jax, Kitana, and Kung Lao. The Deadly Alliance's triumph over Raiden himself was fleeting because Onaga had been revived shortly afterwards and had regained Outworld and the amulet. He revived Sonya and her fallen allies and made him his slaves, using his power to resuscitate the dead at command. Sonya and the other Earthrealm soldiers were set free and given back their normal lives by Ermac after Onaga was vanquished. Sonya discovered Sector and his soldiers and her squad encroaching into Earthrealm defended territory. Sector's ship was destroyed by her ship, but in the Arctican snowy area, she discovered a tracer connected to Taven, an Edenian fighter. Taven was ready to engage in combat with the snow monster when Sonya smashed it and began questioning Taven. Sonya assaulted Taven even though he was innocent because he would not divulge his mission. Sonya left him alone and made her way back to the Special Forces base after the half-god persuaded her that he was unrelated to Sector, the leader of the Takunin. Later, Sonya fights for the forces of light in the Battle of Armageddon. In the distance, she is seen battling Frost. Later, Johnny Cage threw her from the pyramid. She was afterwards hacked in half by an unidentified foe. Sonya joins Jax in his quest to bring down the Black Dragon in the present timeline, an alternate history retelling of the previous 3 games, and they are successful in capturing several of their weapon vaults. Though several of their teammates are killed in successive ambushes, Sonya and Jax concentrate completely on Kano's arrest after learning that he is their primary source and a powerful member of the group. As a result, they end themselves in the Mortal Kombat tournament on Shang Tsung's undiscovered island, where Jax is kidnapped and imprisoned, compelling Sonya to compete in order to save his life. It's there that she unwittingly meets Johnny Cage after repeatedly turning down his overtures. Soon after, Sonya runs into Shang Tsung, but before she can fight him, Raiden, whom she has not yet met in this universe, steps in. He assists Sonya in freeing an injured Jax, but Shang Tsung destroys their extraction vehicle and challenges Sonya with Kano. Even when she wins, she is not allowed to imprison him. Sonya is made aware of Raiden's existence and her essential part in protecting Earthrealm with his chosen warriors when he reappears and cures Jax's wounds. After Liu Kang defeats Shang Tsung in the first tournament, Sonya is kidnapped and held hostage in the Outworld until she is freed by Jax. However, after his arms are destroyed in a fight with Ermac, she carries him to the Earthrealm for medical care, missing the second tournament completely. When Shao Kahn's invasion of Earthrealm begins, Sonya and Jax rejoin the other Earthrealm warriors. However, most of them are slaughtered by Shao Kahn's wife, Queen Sindel, leaving Sonya and Cage as the sole survivors following Shao Kahn's death and Raiden mistakenly murdering Liu Kang. Shinnok and his army assault Earthrealm 2 years after Shao Kahn's passing, but Sonya, together with Johnny and Kenshi, helps Raiden capture Shinnok and imprison him in his own amulet. Later, the two locate Quan Chi, Shinnok's second in command, and overthrow him, returning Jax, Sub-Zero and Scorpion to their previous states. After 25 years, Sonya and Johnny get married and have a daughter named Cassie Cage. However, the two subsequently get divorced, supposedly because Sonya frequently prioritizes her career over her family. However, Cassie, Sonya and Johnny reunite as a family once more when she vanishes Shinnok and rescues Earthrealm. While Raiden creates a distraction, Sonya, Cassie and Jackie command the Special Forces strike force that destroys the church in the Netherrealm. She sacrifices herself after being trapped under debris by the Revenant Liu Kang in order to complete the job and guarantee that the rest of her soldiers are able to flee safely, killing Johnny and Cassie. The younger Sonya and other soldiers from the past encounter their modern counterparts as Chronicus starts causing temporal abnormalities. The younger Sonya is surprised when she and Johnny end up having a kid and finds the younger Cage's behavior repugnant, but she prefers the older Cage due to his mature demeanor. Sonya takes comfort in the fact that her daughter is a commander who looks up to her and that in the future she plans to become a general, saying her father would be pleased. Later, when she learns of her final task, she snaps at Cassie for abandoning her to perish in the present when she is unaware that she has been given the order. Kano and the Black Dragon warriors kidnap her along with little Johnny. While being held hostage, Sonya is made to battle a younger Cabal, whom Kano has tricked into fighting for his future deformity, but she triumphs. Then Kano drags in a younger Cage. Kano's trick is instantly apparent to Sonya since he plans to kill both of them regardless of the outcome. Knowing that he had made fun of her, the younger Cage lets her punish him. He takes a blow from Sonya, but the younger Cage holds his ground. She instructs him to plunge, but he declines, as these people can see. The Special Forces, commanded by Cassie, then show up and save them as she grudgingly sets up a second punch. She is compelled to battle with both Kanos, who insults her over her passing while he is still alive, yet wishes to have a second shot at Sonya. The elder Kano then returns after the younger Kano has been defeated, holding the younger Cage at knife point and warning her that if he dies, the daughter won't exist. After learning that Chinook was Kronika's son and that he would kill her daughter in retaliation, she engaged in combat with Kronika's servant, Geras. The golem is quickly subdued by Sonya, who issues a warning to keep her child away from him. She follows that by apologizing to Cassie for her first response to the passing of her current counterpart and telling her that the future isn't predetermined, finally confirming the younger Liu Kang, Kung Lao's warning regarding Geras's longevity. She begins to reform. 9 times already, they have prevailed. Raiden, the Thunder Deity, and Guardian of Earthrealm picked Shaolin monk Liu Kang, actor Johnny Cage, and Special Forces member Sonya Blade to stop Outworld from winning their 9th consecutive tournament. Sonya has enticed on board the ship bound for Shang Tsung's island by criminal leader Kano, who murdered her partner, while Liu desires vengeance against the host of the tournament. Johnny also wants to disprove media reports that his martial arts talents are manufactured. Princess Kitana and the Raiden cautions the Earth Warriors that mortal men and women may still defeat Goro, but that their own fears and egos will cause them to fall to Goro. This is his cunningness and the element of surprise to overpower him. Now, in a desperate state, Sung kidnaps Sonya and transports her to Outworld. Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 2021. Jessica McNee played the role of Sonya Blade in the 2021 iteration of the movie. Hanzo Hashashi's wife and son are killed by Lin Kuei assassins headed by Bi Han in 17th century Japan, along with other Hanzo's Shirai Ryu ninja clan members. Hanzo murders the assailants in a fit of anger. Bi Han attacks Hanzo, but he does it by stabbing him with his own kunai. In his final moments, Hanzo instructs Bi Han to remember his face before passing away and sending his soul to the Netherrealm. Thunder God Raiden appears and rescues Hanzo's surviving child, which Bi Han had missed. In 9 out of 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments in the year 2021, the realm of Outworld has triumphed over Earthrealm. According to the rules, if Earthrealm loses the 10th tournament, Outworld will eventually overrun it. However, according to an old prophecy, a new group of Earthrealm's heroes would band together with the blood of Hanzo Hasashi to stop Outworld from winning. The soul-eating sorcerer Shang Tsung, who has presided over the previous 9 triumphs, is aware of this and sends his troops to kill the Earthrealm champions, which a dragon mark can recognize before the subsequent competition starts. One such champion, Cole Young, a former professional MMA fighter, is assaulted alongside his family by Bi Han, who now goes by the moniker Sub-Zero. The Youngs are saved by Special Forces Major Jackson's Jax Briggs, who instructs them to locate his partner, Sonya Blade. Jax continues to fight Sub-Zero despite losing his arms in the process. Cole follows Sonya to a hiding place where she is questioning Kano, an Australian mercenary who has been taken prisoner. The Dragon Mark may be given to anybody who kills the original bearer, she adds, adding that she and Jax have been looking into Mortal Kombat's existence. Sizoth, Shang Tsung's assassin, attacks them, but Kano defeats him with the assistance of Cole and Sonya. They journey to Raiden's temple, where they are introduced to the reigning Earthrealm champions, Liu Kang and Kang Lao, before being taken to Raiden, who has harsh words for the newcomers. Jax, whom Raiden saved and gave a set of robotic arms, has joined them. Shang Tsung makes an effort to attack the temple, but is thwarted when Raiden defends it. Sonya tends to Jax's health, as Cole and Kano work with Kang and Lao to develop their Arcana, a special ability that only those who have the Dragon Mark may possess. During a disagreement, Kano activates his Arcana, the capacity to fire a laser out of his right eye. Cole attempts to awaken, but is unsuccessful. Raiden sends Cole back to his family after being dissatisfied with him while disclosing that he is a Hasashi descendant. To attack the temple, Shang Tsung collects his troops, including Cabal, a former ally of Kano. Kano is persuaded to defeat and destroy the shield by Cabal. Jax wakes his Arcana in the midst of the battle, giving him superhuman powers and improved weapons. Goro is also attacking the Youngs at the same time. Cole awakens his Arcana and grants him a set of tonfas and a coat of armor. He eliminates Goro and aids in fending off the onslaught on the temple. When Raiden reveals Cole's lineage, before teleporting the majority of the Earthrealm combatants to the Void, a secure area between worlds. Shang Tsung and Sub-Zero become enraged. However, Lao rescues Cole from Sub-Zero and Shang Tsung takes Lao's soul. Cole suggests a strategy to force the tournament that Shang Tsung fought to stop by uniting the champions of the Outworld and the Earthrealm before defeating Sub-Zero collectively. In agreement with the strategy, Raiden hands Cole Hanzo's blood-stained kunai, explaining that wielding it will summon Hanzo's ghost to fight with him. Cole and his comrades are taken to their objectives by Raiden. Sonya kills Kano and obtains his dragon mark, while also gaining the power to shoot purple energy blasts as her own arcana, which she then uses to kill Melina. She also beats the champion of the Outworld, including Cabal, whom Liu Kang defeats in exact revenge for Kung Lao's murder. To trick Cole into engaging into one-on-one combat, Sub-Zero kidnaps Cole's family. When Sub-Zero defeats Cole, Hanzo is released as the furious Spectre Scorpion when Cole drains the blood remaining on the kunai. Scorpion helps Cole beat Sub-Zero and liberate his family after realizing that Cole is his descendant before setting Sub-Zero ablaze with hellfire. As Raiden, the other champions, and Shang Tsung arrive, Scorpion thanks Cole for releasing him and asks him to take care of the Hazashi lineage before leaving. Before Raiden exiles him, Shang Tsung sends the bodies of his champions back to Outworld and makes a promise to bring armies the next time rather than just single warriors. In order to prepare for the next tournament, Raiden reveals his plan to train new warriors, and he deputizes his current champions to find them.
Yet more.
What makes Sonya Blade a proficient fighter? Sonya possesses the ability to fly briefly, while also being able to fire and control objects formed of pink energy. Due to her special forces training, she has a wide range of skills, many of which are centered on agility. She kicks and strikes with lightning speed and accuracy during a fight. Some of her moves, including the cartwheel kick and the scissor split fatality, also integrate gymnastics. She is also one of Raiden's chosen warriors, making her one of the strongest fighters throughout all realms, along with Jax, Nightwolf, Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Smoke, Stryker, and Cabal. Her covert ops version in Mortal Kombat X concentrates on hand-to-hand fighting and reinstates several of her vintage techniques. She may employ the frag and stun grenades provided by the demolition version to attack the opponent in various of ways, but she can only have 3 of them stored before she must request more from a drone. She may summon the special force variant of this drone and give it orders to attack the adversary in various ways using its weaponry, consisting of a full automatic machine gun, flamethrower, grenade launcher, electroshock weapon, and laser cannons. She's equipped with a mobile sentry gun in Mortal Kombat 11 called Bud E, also known as Cat in the move list, that is armed with a cannon, 50 caliber bullets with a semi-automatic and automatic fire mode selector. The drone uses different fighting strategies and has fewer weapon options than her prior drone. In addition to walking and shooting, Bud E may leap to knock an adversary to the ground. It may also be utilized to launch a drone above an unsuspecting adversary, crushing them under its weight and amassing kinetic energy, enabling surprise strikes. A drone can still explode on itself and destroy itself. Other media appearances of Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade has been a part of various other feats, apart from the 2 main movies and the video game series. Sonya Blade, dubbed by Jennifer Hale, features as one of the main characters with Liu Kang and Johnny Cage in the animated movie Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins. In Mortal Kombat: Defenders of the Realm, an animated television series based on the Mortal Kombat series, Sonya Blade makes an appearance, and Olivia Adobo does the voice in the television show. Kevin Tancharoen is the director of the short film Mortal Kombat Rebirth. In the movie, Jeri Ryan, an actress, portrays Sonya Blade. She alerts Hanzo Hazashi of Sub-Zero's participation in Shang Tsung's clandestine competition. Mortal Kombat Legacy, a web series, Sonya Blade is played once more by Jeri Ryan. Instead of being a member of the Special Forces in this timeline, Sonya works alongside Curtis Stryker and as a subordinate to Jax in the Deacon City Police Department. Kano of the Black Dragons killed her previous mate. Sandra Hess plays Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second full-length Mortal Kombat movie. Shao Kahn easily subdues Sonya during the opening sequence and takes her captive. However, Johnny Cage intervenes and prevents Kahn from killing Sonya. After Kahn snaps his neck, Cage is slain in her place. Despite her grief at Cage's passing, Sonya continues to support Raiden and the other Earthrealm warriors in overthrowing Shao Kahn. She protects Jack Briggs, a friend and companion, from an extermination team led by Cyrax. Following that, she repels Milena's assault on her life, and Jack saves her from one of Shao Kahn's supernatural beasts. Sonya fights and beats Ermac in the decisive battle between the Earthrealm warriors and Shao Kahn's combatants. The Earthrealm soldiers win the conflict, and Earthrealm returns to normal. Marvelous verdict. Sonya Blade is a stunning, severe, and hard-nosed general. Despite her pride and stubbornness, Sonya is a highly liberated and independent lady who genuinely cares about the lives of her friends and fellow soldiers. Sonya has a different objective than most combatants, who desire the ability to dominate or become gods. Sonya Blade desires the power of Blaze to eradicate crime and criminal organizations in her non-canon Armageddon finale. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.